Hey guys, what's going on? Ebo Gaming here with another Tarkov video on how to get rich, how to pretty much be rich for the rest of the wipe. So, this is very early on. You need to make the right decisions straight away. Alright? So, I'll show you guys what I'm working with. I think my stash is worth nearly 25 million. So, if you look at that, it's 25 mil, and I'm level 16. And just to let you guys know, I have over 1,200 hours of gameplay, so I know what I'm talking about when I comes down to this type of thing. All right, so what you need to be doing. So this is my opinion. You can get two, but I bought three. So literally, scav boxes full. So throughout the whole 1 to 15, you need to be picking up all the scrap you can get. So each slot in your bag is worth $10,000 minimum. If it's not worth $10,000, drop it. If it's not worth $10,000, drop it. Repeated it myself twice. So minimum each slot is two. Alright. So, for example, I know this right now is 80k. Let's have a look. Oh, I looked the other day. Oh, sorry. It's, yeah, 60k. So that there is a 60k slot. So pick that up. Like, look. The thermite. You know that is a 50k slot, so pick it up. But then let's have a look at this blue tape. Let's see how much this blue tape is. See, that's 13k, so pick it up. See, everything in here, what else is here? Elites. How much is an elite this day? 24,000. So look at these sorts as each bit of money instead of the item. Look at how much they sell for. For example, I'll pull out the motor, right? Divide. 70,000 divided by 4, right? So, actually, you could probably sell it for 75, to be honest. So, 75,000 divided by 4 equals 18,750 to be exact. So, we'll just say 18k per slot because you've got tax and all the rest. So, that's 18k, 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 18k. So, that's the way I look at looting early on, because that's where you want to get the most money. So these are a must. So I collected about 20 plus wires. I made over 180 wires. So wires, when I was selling them, was selling for 27,000 a pop. So literally, bing bada bing bom bom. That's that there is one way to make a lot of money. All right. Another thing that I recommend you guys do that I've been making a lot of money on is finding gunsmith stuff. So I know you need this for a couple of gunsmiths early on. So if I filter that, the other day they were selling for 37,000. They've slowed down now, but stuff like that early on. So the MP5 mag, I sold it for 95 grand. It's a 50 rounder. Guys, that there is money. If you're playing with a group as well, this is what I would recommend. If you're playing with the group, so I'm playing with a group of 3 to 4 guys at the moment, no homo. All right, so anyway, we two of us had the 114 key. My mate already had used it, so it wasn't used in raid. So why should I keep it? I sold it for $1 million, and then we used his key. I did the quest. You know what I mean? Like, just use your brain a little bit. You all don't need to have the same key. You make money, and then you all prosper off each other. I got 12,000 USD. I got like we set, baby. Um, the biggest issue that I'm having is finding armor. I've been nearly scammed 3 or 4 times buying armor off the Flea. So what people are doing right now that I've noticed is if you inspect, you can take out these plates on some of the bigger armors, and then they're selling the armor without any plate. Without any plates, so I'm like, whoa! I nearly spent $100,000 on this thing with no plates. So just be careful when you're buying and selling the armor. Make sure you do look at the item before you before you buy it. But guys, that's how to get rich early on in Wipe. Scav runs on non-stop. So I run 2 or 3 PMCs a scav, 2 or 3 PMCs a scav. I wake up, my first game's always a scav, and the last game's always a scav because, cool down, warm up, We got the cool down at the end or the warm up at the start. But yeah, guys, like, it's key. So when you're looking for the items, if you guys haven't worked out how to look for them, this is what I do. So I go over to the hideout. Just gotta load it. Come on. Hideout takes forever these days. Alright, so I look at things like this. Oh, you need LCDs. Oh, you need Nixes. Oh, you need wires. You need SSDs. Ah, okay. So I can look for those items, look it up on the Flea. The things that, like, for example, one thing I made a lot of money on, I could have made this. But I had 14 of them and I had heaps of wires. So these were selling. I'll have a look in a second how much they're going to sell for. But when I sold them, they're selling for 31,000 a pop. Look at that. They're now 22. So even if I was to rebuy them now, I'll still have more money than what I sold. Like, I will have bought them at a lower price. So I sold them for 31,000 a pop, and I sold, I think, 20 at the time. So guys, look at these things. It's easy to be rich. You just got to put a little bit of effort in. Oh, look, tool sets. Oh, you know everyone needs that for a quest. Make sure you pick it up. Look at that. It's 110,000. That will sell quickly. You'll sell that for 120,000 easy. Look at these. These are corrugated hoses. I sold them for 75 a pop. They're now 80 a pop. I should have waited a little bit. But you need a lot of these for your hideout. So if you ever see a corrugated hose, pick it up. It sells. Instant too. Motors, ket tapes, everything you need to do. Any item that you see in your hideout that you use a lot of, go farm it. If you see that item, pick it up. Alright? Guys, thanks for watching. Ibo Gaming out. I hope this video helps you guys out on how to actually be rich and how to find the right items for, selling on the Flea.